Jed, ano na ang natalakay sa pagdinig ng Blue Ribbon ngayon?
Ella, nagsimula itong Senate Blue Ribbon Committee hearing ngayong araw sa pagsusumite o pagbabasa ni dating Department of Public Works and Highways o DPWH Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo ng kanyang pangalawa o panibagong sworn affidavit. Dito muling pinangalanan ng dating opisyal ang ilang senador, kongresista at maging ilang DPWH officials na umanay sangkot sa nangyaring anomalya sa flood control projects. Sa kanyang affidavit ngayong araw, idinetalye ni Bernardo kung paano ang kickback scheme sa mga flood control project ng pamahalaan. Kabilang sa kanyang binanggit ay sina dating Senator Bong Revilla, dating Senator at ngayon ay Makati City Mayor Nancy Binay, dating Senate President Francis Cheese Escudero at Senator Jinggoy Estrada. Samantala, isang bagong pangalan na binanggit ni Bernardo ngayong araw ay si former Senate Finance Committee Chairperson Grace Poe.
Senator Grace Poe. Sometime third quarter of 2024, J.Y. De La Rosa, a staff of Senator Grace Poe, requested Sec. Bunoan through me if Senator Grace Poe can be accommodated in the DPWH NEP. Sec. Bunoan told me there is a 500 million for Senator Grace Poe and instructed me to ask the Senator for a list of projects. J.Y. De La Rosa told me to coordinate the matter with Mrs. Patron, a contractor. Mrs. Patron told me to prepare the list. Upon my instructions, Engineer Gerard Opolesia submitted a consolidated list of the following projects, 1 in Laguna and 3 in NCR. These projects are indicated in the list here to attach as Annex M. Thereafter, the list of projects was included in the NEP by Sec. Bunoan through Usec Cati Cabral. Later on, the said projects appeared in the GAA for 2025. There was a 20% commitment collected for Senator Grace Poe. Mrs. Patron, a contractor, collected the commitment for Sen. Grace Poe at Diamond Hotel from one of my aides.
Bukod sa mga senador, ilang kongresista gaya ni former Congresswoman Mary Mitch Cahayon Uy at si former Ako Bicol Party List Representative Zaldico ay muling nabanggit. Samantala, naging emosyonal naman si former Usec Bernardo nang pangalanan nito si dating DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan.
DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan. DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan is a long-time DPWH official who has held top positions through different administrations. I look up to Sec. Bonoan and consider him as a mentor. I treasure his guidance and friendship over the years. Prior to Sec. Bonoan's assumption as Secretary of DPWH, I was the Undersecretary for Operations and Planning for NCR, Visayas, having assumed the said position in 2018. Unlike during the time of Sec. Mark Villar, when I was not given much task, even removed as back chairman, and had very limited operational functions during the COVID pandemic period, Sec. Bonoan entrusted me with more operational functions and let me work more closely with Jose Cabral. Sometime in 2022, Sec. Bonoan directed me to submit a list of projects for possible inclusion in the NEP for fiscal year 2023 worth around 450 million. Without question and delay, I asked Bulacan First DEO for a list of projects for funding. Thereafter, Engineer Alcantara submitted to me a list of projects for funding under the NEP. Those projects are indicated in the list here to attach as Annex O. In compliance with this order, I forwarded the list to Sec. Bonoan. He told me that Undersecretary for Planning Maria Catalina Cati Cabral shall facilitate and ensure the inclusion of these projects in the NEP.
Sa affidavit ng dating DPWH official, sinabi nito na ang mga mambabatas o ang tinatawag na mga proponent ay tumanggap ng nasa 15% hanggang 25% na kickback sa flood control projects. Bukod dito, idinetalye rin ni Bernardo kung paano ang naging koneksyon ng mga mambabatas sa DPWH officials at contractors ng mga proyekto. Ella, samantala, inatasan ng mga senador si Pacifico Curly Discaya na dumalo sa pagdinig ngayong araw na ilabas yung mga ledgers ng transaksyon na kanyang sinasabi. Ito ay upang matiyak o masiguro kung sino yung mga pangalan o personalidad na nakapaloob dito, kaya binigyan siya ng oras ng Senado para makuha itong mga sinasabi niyang dokumento kasama yung Senate Sergeant at Arms. At ito yung aabangan natin mamaya, oras na makabalik dito sa Senado si Pacifico Curly Discaya, dala yung mga dokumento ine-request ng mga senador. Ayan muna update mula rito sa Senado. Balik sa inyo, Ella.
Maraming salamat, Jed Neresina.